What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're just kind of driving around. Let me get out of the sun here. Just kind of driving around and showing you some of the flooding that's going on in our county. This is down Cold Branch Road in Brush Creek, which y'all probably don't know where that's at unless you're familiar with this county or around here. But it's actually over the road right here, as you can tell. The road goes on down, and then on down a little piece is where the creek actually is at. And it's probably, there's a bridge there, guaranteed it's over there because it's flooded up in this area here, and I'll show you. You can see it's flooded up in here, and this is a field here. And then, like I said, on down past this little section and on up around that house, it drops back down, and then there's a bridge there. And that's where the creek is at. And we're going to drive around a little more into some other different areas. I used to fish down here when I was a kid. Pretty good fishing, me and my dad. I don't think I've got a video of me fishing down here, but we might do that this year. But we'll drive around a little bit more places, little spots that I do fish, and check those out, see what they look like. Now this is at the bottom of Brush Creek Hill, down Brush Creek. It's called Brush Creek Bridge. This is the creek that runs from Renfro, and it joins in some other creeks and runs down into the Rockcastle River. Pretty crazy flooded. Alright guys, this is the other side of Cold Branch Road where we was at earlier. You can see the water here is up pretty much at the train. Well, it's pretty far away from the train bridge, but it's there. You can see this old tire floating down through here. Check that out. Oh, it's gonna get stuck up in the trees. There it goes. That's crazy. But this is the other side of Cold Branch. We was probably less than a half a mile on the other side of this where we was at. We went around Brush Creek. You've seen the Brush Creek down there, the bridge. And then this is this. Now we're gonna have to back up a long way to get out of here. All right guys, now we're down here in Livingston. And this area you've seen me fish at quite a bit when I do like little creek fishing. And you see my buddy Andrew, he fishes with me down here some too, but I'll show you what it looks like. There we go. And that sign tells it all: impassable during high water. But check that out, guys. This is unbelievable right here. Like I don't know if you can see the road right over there somewhere, right in there. But what this is, you've seen me fish down here. There's a bridge right here, a big bridge. It's got culverts, like 4 or 5 culverts through it. This is I believe it's the Roundstone Creek that comes like where I go to church at and comes down through. It's the same kind of, it meets up with the creek that's in Renfro, which you'll see that here directly, the Renfro Creek. But it matches up. Renfro Creek and this creek matches up, and then it runs down into here, and then it goes on down that way to the Rockcastle River, which we're gonna go to next. But this is unreal right here, because like the road goes down this way, and like the last set of trees that you could see right here, right there, it curves around and then it goes over to that road, and the bridge is in the middle that you've seen me fish at before. But this is quite interesting right here, to say the least. Let's go on down to the Rockcastle River and see if we can see anything down there. Guys, this road here, you've seen me fish the Rockcastle River before, down at the end of this road. And it's literally probably 200-300 more yards from the end of this water to the end of the road where it crosses the river. That is the Rockcastle River. I have never seen it up this high. This is unreal. Probably said that 1,000 times already, but it's just unreal. Alright guys, the wind's going to be kind of crazy right here. I hope you can hear me fine. But I don't know if you've ever seen a video of me fishing right here at the train bridge or not. But the third pillar out, the one that sticks out the furthest, between it and the other side is where the river usually is. And you can see how high it's up right here. Oh man, the wind's crazy. But we're gonna get up out of here and we're gonna head somewhere else, kind of show you some more stuff. Hopefully you can hear me pretty good. The wind's blowing like crazy. But we're gonna have to get out of here and go somewhere else. Let you see some more of this stuff here. But the bridge right there, that's up really, really high. Hopefully you can kind of see what it was down there, and hopefully you could hear me with that wind blowing. But let's go somewhere else and check out some more stuff. Here, this is the creek that I normally fish at. You can tell she's up pretty daggum good, as everything around here. That sounds about right. As with everything around here, that is up. Now, a little bit earlier today when we come down here, I actually shot this with my phone, and it was up a little bit higher than this. But there's the bridge that you see me fish at in a few videos that I like fishing at there at work. And then we'll go on down here to the bigger hole of water that I normally fish at quite often down here at this creek. I don't know if y'all could see those twigs that's kind of resting in the water right there like that. That is the actual bank where it drops off. You can see the grass line right here. Earlier you couldn't see that grass line, but the grass line right there somewhere, when it drops off, that's the edge of the bank. But right there is probably 10-12 foot of water deep right there, because that's a deep hole of water anyways. Now it's all the way up to the bank, like what I'm talking about right here to the bank. Usually it's a good 3-4 foot drop off to the water, and then I don't know how deep the water is, but she's deep right there. That's the deepest part probably of this creek at Renfro. But here you can see that the water is, which my vehicle's casting the shadow, is up in this area of field. And earlier when we was back here, the little shack way back there, the water was up underneath that. So it has receded since about 1 o'clock. It's 5:30 now on Sunday, but it's still pretty deep. Like over there, right in there is where the creek actually runs to. It runs all the way around this valley and behind that stage and connects into with another creek back there. We're gonna go down to where hopefully the water's still in that field, because we went down through there earlier, but I didn't have my GoPro and didn't have enough memory on my phone to actually shoot that. But this creek here and the creek down at Buckeye runs in together and runs down to the Livingston Creek, or whatever it's called, down there where I fish at, where it's got the concrete like bridge with the culverts in it that I showed you earlier in the video. And then from there it runs down into Rockcastle River. But we're gonna go down the road here and we'll pick back up with you there. Down here is I guess this would be the Roundstone Creek that feeds from where we go to church at down here. And it runs down and connects into the Renfro Creek right down here, right where I'm pointing at. But earlier when we was down here about 3-4 hours ago, this was up a lot higher than it is now. But you can still see that it's got this field covered and all this. And usually when me and my buddy Andrew fishes right here, I don't know if you've ever seen a video of me fishing here, because I've never caught nothing here. It's a lot further drop down to the water than it is right now. And Andrew will probably watch this video. He'll vouch for me. This is pretty daggum deep right here, because we have walked down this bank right here where these rocks is, and down to the water, the actual water that normally is here when it's not flooded. But this runs over, and sorry for the bad words on the thing here, but it runs over and down. You can see water in here. Now these railroad tracks right here actually go to Cove Branch, where we was at earlier. If you follow the tracks down, you can come to the other side of Cove Branch. But we'll cruise on down. We'll cruise back up this road back towards Renfro and show you some of the stuff that's in some of the water that's in people's fields. Now about right here somewhere, there's a concrete barrier it runs across. I don't know what that used to be, but you completely cannot see it at all. And look at this awesome big tree right here. This thing is cool. Let's go on down the road and see what else is down. This is the same creek that we was just at the bridge right here. And it runs down. Then right in here, no, never mind. It keeps running down. And in that split right over there, right there where those mountains are, that's where the Renfro Creek runs down this side. Roundstone Creek runs down this side, I believe I'm right, and then goes in together and goes down to Livingston into the river. But as you see, this looks like a lake, and the sun's probably going to be getting in you guys' eyes here in a minute. But this is not supposed to be a lake. This is supposed to be a field, and it's pretty much up to the bank right here. Not all the way up to the road, but it has went down a lot since we was out here earlier. But this is almost as big as Lake Linville. It's kind of crazy. Right here in this part, like that log, it was underwater. That pole right there, it was underwater. So it has went down some, but still yet up a lot. That sun is bright, but man, I'm glad to see it out instead of it raining. But right, see, it just keeps on going. This is supposed to be, like I said, a field. Now right here, the Roundstone Creek is right, usually comes right here, right next to this part of the road. So the actual creek's supposed to be right here, and it runs around in that field. But, huh? Yeah, it runs right around these trees right here. Check it out. I know the sun is like right in you guys' eyes because it is mine, but it goes on and on and on. Right there at that bridge, I done an ice fishing video where I had my ice rod. It wasn't really iced over, but this is the Buckeye area of it. That's Buckeye Church over there, the little white church you can see. But that's it, guys. That's a little update on what's going on around this part of the woods. And I'd say if anybody else from Kentucky is watching this, they've probably experienced the same thing. And Tennessee, Ohio probably got more snow and all that stuff. I ain't for sure up north, but Alabama, Texas probably got some. I mean, all of us. Whoa, that's some bright sun right there, boys. All of us got a little piece of it, and I'm glad that we're getting a few days off here as far as the rain, because all this needs to get back down, and the creek needs to get down and slow where I can catch some little minnows. And when I say that, I'm actually talking about bass, but they're minnows around here. Not very big at all. But I've yet to catch a fish in 2019, boys and gals. So hopefully, after all this rain and stuff, it'll break and we'll be able to get us one. And we'll do that little giveaway. It ain't much. I got a couple little rattle traps in a video months and months back. You seen me do like a little review on them in the garage, and I got a couple brand new ones still in the box, never been opened, that I'm gonna be giving away to one of you guys, hopefully coming up in a future video. And still yet I have not changed my name. Still yet don't know what I'm gonna change my name to. It's a really hard process to figure out, but I gotta show you guys this right here. I hope they don't mind me videoing this, but check out this goat. A goat for a guard dog, I guess. Only in Kentucky. What can you say? Guys, we're back here at Renfro now, and we're going to hop off here and head on to church, and we will see you guys on the next video. When y'all watching this, it'll probably be Monday or Tuesday night or something, I don't know. My videos really ain't got no specific day as of right now when I post, because everything's just whacked out of out of place with all this rain and whatnot going on. So if you like what you see, guys, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you on the next video.